Good morning, I'm Elvie here at Meadowlark Log Homes. This morning, Dennis, my sidekick, and I were delivering a log house across that range of mountains right over there. I'll pull it in for you. Beautiful mountains. Dennis gets to drive the Ram truck and the small trailer with a load of logs. This is a log house, the Stonebrook model. And I get to load up my bigger truck. It's not super long, it's a short semi to get into tight building spots, but we'll be loading that semi and delivering this log house, like I said, across the mountains. And then our crew from Meadowlark Log Homes will assemble this house. It just happens that they're building an auction rancher right there for sale to the highest bidder on the third Saturday of May. You can come and you can purchase a house, cabin, and many other items for sale to the highest bidder always on the third Saturday of May. Well, let's get this log home loaded. I'm excited because we built this gentleman, this family, a log home 14 years ago, 2012. It's actually right that direction across that mountain. I've not seen the house yet. I'm excited to go and see this house this morning that we built. Now we're building him a smaller house for the family. So this will be their second Meadowlark Log Home. Okay, let's get a time lapse set up and get this semi loaded. We arrived at the site about an hour away from Meadowlark Log Homes. Over there is the house that we built in 2012. Our company, Meadowlark Log Homes, built that. Like I said, I was here looking at this site as a site visit before that home was built. There was a cabin right here at this location that burned to the ground. So they want us to build a Stonebrook model. Those are the Cabinet Mountains, and Meadowlark Log Homes is like over that mountain. We've got to go around to get here, an hour's drive. We got here safely with the load on my semi and the load on the small truck. So we're going to unload it right here. The customer made this subfloor. They're working on the porch deck, and then after he's done, the Meadowlark crew will show up and put the house on this foundation. It's a concrete crawl space, which means there's room underneath that floor. And in Montana, we usually use crawl spaces to get the floor off the ground a little bit because of the high snow that we get here sometimes. So we pick the floor off the ground a little bit. He's got porches on 3 sides. A front porch looking at that view. And what a beautiful meadow, beautiful home. If the customer's home, I might be able to get some video of the house. So last night we brought a load in and put some of the logs here. Now this is the last load. So I'll put a time lapse on and get these unloaded. The owner graciously invited me to take video of the outside of the house. And so I'm going to do that. This, back in the day, this was called a Montana Chalet. I'm not sure if that's still the same model that my son calls today, but it's a 30 by 40. And I believe the square footage was 1,800. We still have the same model, or similar, but maybe a different name. But forgive me for not knowing, but this is what I sold to this family. Again, I'll repeat myself. I came to the site here and met the gentleman here in 2012 or 2011. We built the house in 2012. Back then I was kind of the salesman, I think, and I think I probably sold it to him. I kind of designed this house. This came through kind of my dad and then myself kind of fine-tuned it. Now my son's tweaking it some more, but I want to show you his house. He invited me to get video of it on the outside, like I said. The glass facing the mountains. So again, 30 by 40 with a half loft. So it's 1,200 square feet in the main floor, 600 in the loft, 1,800 total. And those are railings that we make. And he put the bare exterior finish on this. You can get the bare at Home Depot. And we used to use it years ago, the stain. This is the Cabinet Mountain Range here in northwest Montana. He owns this property. Isn't this fantastic? Nothing is more beautiful than a day in May in Montana. He's got a river out there. This has porches full length both sides. And then those are the shed dormers on both sides for a very spacious loft. And he added his own garage with like a slab wood walls later himself. But the house is what we built for him. Walk around here real quick. So he said that he had a cabin out there and it burned to the ground, unfortunately. And then he is building a stone brook from our company. So I got all the logs delivered now. I got my loader on the semi. And I'll head home. I hear some Canada geese out there. This is the real Montana here on a beautiful day. We thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing this. And thank you so much for all the kind comments and everything. So I will sign off here. I've got to put some chains on my loader. Go home. Another project completed for me. I won't get to build this house. Some of the other Meadowlark crews will build it. I've got other projects coming up that I've got to take care of on some stain, applying some stain and building some houses. So God bless everyone. Thanks for watching. See you next time.